Black. And you already know him as the all-star announcer, Jimbo Bimbo. Pacifica, California, are you ready to make history? Then let's not waste any more time. Let's get the first match started right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a round one matchup of the 2019 Young Lions Cup Tournament. This match has a 15-minute time limit. Your referee for this contest, referee Jimmy Mack.
All right, folks, we are not going to wait. We are not going to delay any longer.
Introducing first.
The 2019 Young Lions Cup is here. And, of course, you recognize the voice of the greatest mind in professional wrestling, Matthew Thiel.
Making his way to the ring first, representing the Ugly Dojo, Dorian Gray.
Donovan Troy loves to interrupt me. Especially as I'm reintroducing my broadcast colleagues here, Mr. Caesar Black himself.
Yo, yo, yo.
And Bimbo Jimbo Kincaid.
So happy to get this tournament off in earnest. What a night this is going to be for Gold Rush and All Pro Wrestling.
My blood is already spiked.
Absolutely. It was such a treat to see the bonus match before everything got started.
And his team partner.
But now it's for the trophy. There's no... The excitement is just coursing through my body. I don't even know what to say.
Representing Stoner University, Marcelo Montoya.
Now, of course, we are going to start off all round one matches are tag team matches. The winners of these matches will go on to the second round to face each other. The winners of those matches will go on to the finals, which is a four-way elimination match to determine the 2019 Young Lions Cup winner.
Absolutely, D.R. And it's good to be working with you again, my friend. I missed you.
Oh, well, it's been a while since I've had the opportunity to call the action with you, so I'm happy to do it here today.
And their opponents.
And to be joined by my very good friend Bimbo Jimbo himself.
Maddie, it's good to be alongside you here, and I liked how this first round set up is you form a fleeting alliance. How can you keep it going in the next round? You're at each other's throats.
You know...
Representing the Ugly Dojo, the future franchise, Titus
Titus Alexander, one of the lucky few to have participated in this tournament before, made it all the way to the finals last year.
He's got a lot to prove. And being the son of JD Big Ugly, he's got a lot on his plate.
Absolutely.
A lot to live up to, but again, that experience, the best teacher, so maybe he can make another deal.
And his tag team
last
partner.
year.
Excited to see who Titus Alexander is teamed up with here in the round one. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Horse.
Representing the Underground Wrestling Alliance,
High flyer.
Fury.
They talk about chips on the shoulder. He's carrying a boulder. He's from Ugwa. They don't, Ugwa has that reputation of being outsiders. He wants to prove everybody that they're just as good as everybody else in NorCal.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to prove. I expect a lot from this kid.
I love watching Matt Fury go in the ring. He's a great high flyer, tremendous agility in there, so this should be a lot of fun.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I was Dorian Gray and Marcelo Montoya, I'd be a little worried about the team of Titus Alexander and Matt Fury standing across from me.
It's a tough draw, no doubt about it.
You know the thing I noticed when they were taking that picture to start this tournament off? I smelled the blood in the air. They were smiling for the camera, but there was a lot of animosity in that ring. We're going to see a lot of emotion tonight.
You have to wonder what's going through everybody's mind as they're preparing for this match. Not only do you said a fleeting alliance, it's such a tough predicament to find yourself having to work out a cohesive strategy with someone while also trying to figure out where their weaknesses might lie as well.
Very well said. And again, somebody that you may have zero in-ring chemistry with as a team. And there's a reason why the term tag team specialist came about. It's a different, unique skill set in professional wrestling. It's not for everybody. And then you have to turn right back around, take what you learned, and use it in the next round. Again, the future franchise, as he fancies himself, Titus Alexander, takes early control here.
I mean, look at him. He's a blue chipper. Everything about him screams champion. I could pick him right now to win the whole thing.
Well, when it comes to experiences, which what we have been talking about nonstop since this broadcast began, when it comes to the tournament experience itself, Titus Alexander does have that. Like I said, he made it all the way to the finals last year, and now he finds himself once again round one in a tag team situation that he actually has some experience in.
How do you expend your energy? When do you tag out? When do you say, I'm done for right now? And how do you go for the pin? Who takes the pin? Pride. There's so many factors in this tag team in this format.
Absolutely. 2 count there by Titus Alexander, almost getting Dorian Gray early on in this match.
You see where his head's at. He doesn't want to work by the hour.
No, you don't work by your hour, and the more energy you expend in the tag team for the first round, the less you have for the rest of the tournament.
Absolutely.
Titus Alexander trying to find a way to get out of this headlock. Pushing Dorian Gray, whipping him to the ropes here. Big tackle taking Alexander down, but no. Back to his feet in no time, but Dorian Gray's not having any of that.
That was aggressive, and I liked it. And these two train together at the Ugly Dojos. They know each other. There's a history here.
Yeah, perhaps the two of them, if they had drawn the tag team together. Arm drags deep there. Titus, though, with the reverse again to a cover. Only a 1 count there. Too early for that.
And you can see the familiarity.
Yeah, absolutely. Returning one another's in kind of mirror image drop kicks.
It's a draw.
Neither one able to get the advantage over the other one here.
And the crowd loving it.
Kind of an aggressive tag there by Dorian Gray on the Montoya.
Now again, with the Ugwa thing, you have Stoner U, another school looked at kind of as outsiders. They have a lot to prove going into this too. They sent the student in, and he's got big shoes to fill. You got the Stoner brothers. You got Anton Voorhees is there. I mean, there's a lot of talent there.
Yeah, Marcelo Montoya from Stoner U. His primary trainers were those 3 that you just mentioned now. I believe he might be actually the only person in the tournament representing Stoner U this year. Going over my notes.
I believe that's correct, according to my notes as well. I think he is the only representative for Stoner U.
Well, what a kudo that would be for Stoner U itself to be the only person representing that school in this tournament to walk away with it all.
A lot of pressure if you're the only one from a school, though, in a tournament like this. You know, back in the day, if I make a tennis analogy, Tim Henman, every year at Wimbledon, he would be the only Englishman to make it deep in the tournament, always came up short. He felt the weight of an entire nation. I'm sure these kids feel the weight of their whole school, their entire school.
And that's both of these guys, because you got Ugwa in there, Hell Ugwa, and you got Stoner U.
It was a very nice snapmare takeover by Matt Fury, showing exactly why he's earned his spot here in the Young Lions Cup.
I was talking to him before the tournament. He knows what's going on right now. He wants everybody to know who Ugwa is. He's here representing a whole nation. Like the Underground Wrestling Alliance, they feel like they've been overlooked.
Well, Matt Fury has the opportunity to put them on the map, undeniably. Especially with flowing maneuvers like this, Marcelo Montoya having issues trying to get Matt Fury off of him.
Relentless. Matt Fury, though, in the wrong part of town there.
Find himself in the wrong corner, and that's some of the uncertainty that comes from these tag team matches as well. You're not used to seeing someone in your corner, so it could be anybody. You just don't realize.
Nobody's jersey looks familiar to you. That's
first
great. Time out for everybody.
Montoya now has got that headlock firmly cinched in. Finally, there we go. Matt Fury continuing to fight back. Caesar Black, you're right. You could just see it on him how much he wants this.
I think Montoya, though, has done a good job of keeping Fury grounded up until this point of the matchup.
Coming off the ropes now, another beautiful.
What a drop kick.
That was beautiful.
Crowd appreciates it. Matt Fury aggressive, though, going right back to him. No downtime, no celebrating.
Not at all. Matt Fury is not going to allow Marcelo Montoya to take him out in this match.
Matt Fury looking for the crowd support here. He goes for that vertical suplex, blocked by Montoya, reversed into his own fisherman variety.
Absolutely beautiful.
Size advantage goes to Montoya.
Marcelo Montoya, absolutely. He's out-muscling Matt Fury in that one.
5 minutes has elapsed in this contest. 5 minutes has elapsed in this contest.
Montoya now realizing that Matt Fury will not stop. He's continuing on with the strikes, and now here we're going for a big power bomb. But no, I think Matt Fury got a quick hit on the head there.
Able to drive him into the ropes and turn into a Hurricane Rana.
Goodness, sending Montoya clear across the ring.
Step up Enziguri, but Fury needs to make a tag. He looks a little dazed himself. Both men are down.
Unfortunately,
this is the first match of the night. So much energy already been expanded.
But both men on the opposite sides of the ring that they want to be. No, I'm wrong. See, even I'm a little confused as to who's teamed up with who.
That's going to be happening. That Fury makes the tag to Alexander. Both teams making the tag now. Dorian and Alexander back in together. Big time power slam into a cover. 1, 2, no.
And that ugly dojo civil war continues right here. One of these men is going to have to go back to the school and look the other guy in the eye and say, I beat you. That's going to happen. That's going to happen.
A lot of animosity has been born in the Young Lions Cup that has lasted careers. Big stinger splash in the corner now. Dorian Gray sending Titus Alexander down to the mat, hooking that leg deep, trying to make Caesar Black proud.
The future franchise almost got shut down quick. And look at that. Dorian Gray with the smart tag team move. And Montoya taking advantage.
I think that's the first cohesive tag team maneuver that we've seen so far between both of these teams.
Caesar, you've been around Titus Alexander quite a bit. You know his history. He came up just short last year in this tournament. How have you seen that sort of maybe affect his psyche, or how would it affect any performer's psyche?
The matches I've seen with him this last year, he's been aggressive. He's been dominant. It's like, for lack of better words, once he's in there, he's gotten confident. He knows he belongs, and he's got a bright future, man. Again, when your trainer's a big ugly, he does nothing but train like beast. He's a monster maker.
Well, when you have a father who's been such a prominent figure in NorCal wrestling for all of Titus Alexander's life, he's no stranger to the ring. He didn't come into the SPW Wrestling Academy or even the Big Ugly Dojo as a novice.
He was there when I was at Pro Wrestling Iron. Big Ugly was there, and already a legend. So so this is what years of training here.
It will be interesting to see how that sort of pressure, if it drives him to excel tonight, if he comes up short again, what that means for him. Can he handle that?
Pressure makes diamonds or pressure destroys. We'll figure it out.
Well, Dorian Gray now going for a chokehold onto his fellow SPW graduate.
Ugly Dojo,
excuse me. I'm sorry. Look at this. I'm just so confused now.
Beautiful.
Head says we're going to have Dorian Gray confused.
And it's going to be like this all night. This is every school, all over the state, all over the country. We got Buffalo represented. We got every place. This is a great tournament.
Northern California, Southern California, New Jersey's represented.
Buffalo.
Big hook of the leg there, and only a 2 count once again for his efforts.
Alexander, though, in a bad way right now. He needs to make another tag if he wants to make another deep run here in this tournament.
And this first round matchup is these men are already huffing and puffing. This is about to get real serious real quick.
Big slam there by Dorian Gray one more time. Taking Matt Fury off of the apron before going for the cover here. But all that did was ignite the fury of Matt Fury.
Smart move, though. Didn't work out.
Yeah, but look at now. The ref's got his back turned.
See, now maybe a more... the cutter out of nowhere from Titus Alexander.
That was athletic. He got up high for that one.
Not quite exactly what Dorian Gray wanted to see. Dorian Gray, a last-minute replacement for Bruno Beretta here in this. He's had the least amount of time to prepare for this tournament of everybody in the field.
And shout out to Bruno Beretta. What a rough break for that guy. I was looking forward to seeing him.
What a unique manner of making that tag was Titus Alexander, who Matt Fury, who again is bringing the Fury via those clotheslines to Montoya now. He is a house of fire.
Putting in you can just see the strength behind each one of those strikes. And now going for a little bit of dexterity, a little bit of quickness. Matt Fury taking Marcelo Montoya off of his feet one more time.
There was a moment I thought Montoya was going to get him, but Fury would not be denied there.
He doesn't stop moving. His body never stops moving. He's like a good running back in the NFL. Your legs are pumping, your body's moving.
Running, standing, shooting star press. Still not enough, though, to take Marcelo Montoya down.
And for his size, his muscle mass is definitely it's there. He's a strong guy.
Absolutely.
Montoya was able to control the pace of this match when he was last in the ring with Matt Fury, keep him grounded. But you see, once Fury starts taking to the air, he's building up all that momentum. The kinetic energy is being unleashed
10 minutes as he
upon
laps in this contest. 10 minutes as he laps in this contest.
Marcelo Montoya finding himself in a position he doesn't want to be in. Dorian Gray also still down and out. Matt Fury off the ropes. 450 splash.
And with the assist from Titus.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall and advancing to the semifinals, Matt Fury and Titus Alexander.
Holy smokes.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of her.